But even my own issues, like I have hypertension, so I'm taking the generic drug lisinopril, just 20 mgs a day, but that's supposed to be somewhat manage it now so that I don't have issues later. Now, when we go from something like hypertension, right, hypertensive, and we move into heart disease, which is a huge, huge category here.
Right.
There are so many areas we can hit. Talk a little bit about how we use life insurance and heart disease, because things have changed.
Right.
These things that used to be declinable and postponed are just no longer.
Right.
So talk a little bit about the upgrades and the advancements.
Okay. There are a lot of ways that the life insurance companies now look at all the different details. There are so many tests that can be done anymore, from stress tests to EKGs to even tests that predict.
Mine was stellar, by the way. My EKG was stellar.
Good for you. That makes a big difference.
It has no unwarranted T-spikes for me.
That's great. Well, from the person, to be honest with you, hypertension, even though it's a small area and it isn't as a major consideration as some things, with life insurance, surprisingly enough, uncontrolled hypertension is a very big effect on underwriting. Sometimes if a person has had let's say a blood pressure reading of over 150, over 100 for an extended period of time, or even had spikes of that, we have to really dive through all our different carriers and search to find the one that'll have the best rate for them. So it does have heart disease has an effect on life insurance, but everyone has different criteria, and we go through every detail so that we can get them the lowest price.
I'm so surprised that carriers, per carrier, are so managed in this area, because we really have carriers great for hypertension. Some that have just had a stent put in. Some who went through heart disease.
Right.
Some who have had heart failure in some format.
Right.
Every carrier is different on how they approach it. And for you to keep an inventory of over 50 carriers that manage this issue, I think that's huge. And it gives the consumer who comes out to your site a little bit of solace that he knows, hey, look, we're going to look at every carrier that matters in this specific impairment.
Absolutely.
I think that's great. Well, while we're talking about it, why don't you just give everybody your website?
Okay. Our website is www.outlooklife.com. And whether you have a pacemaker, whether you have atrial fib, whether you have had a heart attack or a stent, or just any realm of the heart diseases out there right now, please visit us. We do know the difference, and we know what companies know the difference, and we'll be able to find you the lowest quote. Or just call us, 866-866-0242.
Thanks, Peg.